So we have a bit of money to spend here in this free agency. And as our Nashville Predators continue this little retool rebuild, we've been on more towards the rebuild, but it won't take super long because we're already sort of refreshing and have some pretty good young talent that's on its way up. And I mean, we got to start being pretty excited about that. We have some contracts to do and stuff like that. Free agency to look at. So, guys, let's keep that momentum going and hit that like button for me right now. And we'll keep defeating the YouTube algorithm. So, let's see. Now, I was reading the comments, and you guys are totally right. We absolutely do not really... God damn, he's once 11 fucking million for like 6 years. We absolutely do not need a defenseman. So, yeah, we actually have too many as it stands right now. One thing I will do is we got to sign Tolvin in here, man. Like, I'm just going to have to decrease the friggin' years. I want to do 1 year because it says RFA. He's not RFA again. There's no way. He's already 25. Like, there's no friggin' way that he's going to be RFA again. So, we need some kind of just a mid-ish term deal to give the guy. Now, will this count as an extension? Is the question. That's a big jump. I kind of want to give him 5 years because it goes down. Like, if I give him 5 years, is this good? I don't know if it counts as an extension. We'll try it. We'll try it. But since he's not signed now, I'm not too sure if it counts. If it does count, I mean, 8.25 essentially, which isn't horrible. Again, I don't know if this counts as an extension, but I'm trying that. So we'll see what he says. I don't think it counts as like an extension in that way. I'm trying the 15% discount. Pretty sure it won't work, but it is what it is. We do need a goaltender. That is for certain. Just say kind of, oops, not like that. Here we are, a backup with potential 20 years. Did we trade this? Okay, no, I know I recognize the name. I was like, why do I recognize the name? Yeah, he must have been in that first draft. We should absolutely sign this guy, 72 at 20 for a goaltender. Yeah, I know he's got a team interested in him. We'll try to get him. That could be our new AHL backup right there. With some potential, you know, could become a starter. That kind of thing. So definitely going to go for him. We could... look at some oh, hello. Oh. What? They both appeared back? I mean, well, can I pass it up then? I just traded these guys and then they didn't sign them? Dude, what is with this game? Thanks. Free value, I guess. Alright. I don't think there's a reason not to do that. Sure, we'll get Yandel and Lutz back. They could go play in my AHL probably. Can't remember exactly. Well, I mean, both of them should be. Yandel is 19, so if he was in Canada, I don't know if he would still be able to do the CHL. We're getting a new... I do want to look at a new coach. Definitely, that's something, but there's simply not that much here. I mean, there's a veteran coach with good teaching. I don't think that doesn't really benefit us at all. Now, I would love to get someone with, like, a whole line, but that's just probably not happening. Like, there's this guy, but, like, he's not going to be too good for our current... I just don't know. I need to... We'll stick with what we have for now just because we still don't know how everyone's going to kind of look together. What sort of, you know... what playing styles do they like? You get an idea of when you see everyone's chemistry bars and kind of where they would fit in and stuff like that. It's making a change right now doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I know we likely need hold line, and we're not going to get it from our current coach, but also I might be playing them in their roles anyway in top four. So just to show you guys the roster and what I'm thinking of doing here. So, like, probably going to have a third line of prospects, like AJ, Stalin, and Gravy. Most likely. It's power forward, playmaker, sniper on that third line. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Ice Warrior's going to need probably another year of development. Or probably guaranteed another year of development. Hopefully he actually grows this time. That'd be nice. Gonna try to get Tolvanen back. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like there's your top 6. That's the thing, man. There's no real space unless we let Tolvanen kind of get signed for a bunch. I don't think that's a smart idea. I don't think it's smart to just let Tolvanen go. Yeah, we get a shit ton of assets back, but I don't think assets are our biggest priority. Like we have a, this is, yeah, Forsberg, yeah, Burakovsky. Like we could trade, okay, you know what? We can trade Burakovsky actually. He's got 1 year left. It's like, yeah, we can maybe, but then, well, I can trade, retain, and then sign someone. I'm just trying to get to cap floor. That's really kind of all we're trying to do here. I mean, how many teams want Burakovsky, and could I get a first form? I think with retention I probably could. And I'm just going to retain because, number 1, we can. And number 2, it'll help with value. And help us with the cap floor, obviously. The Winnipeg Jets would like him. Okay. Yeah. Be a solid, thirdish liner for him. For Winnipeg's first, that should work. Really? No? Okay. Alright, let's skip Winnipeg. Vegas? Oh, their pick's gonna be worth more. Okay, it's good. So it's actually, it is gonna have to be a buyer. Tampa, that one should work. Yeah, that'll most definitely work. Could I get their second, too? Probably not. No, I think that's too much. I'm trying anyway. Yeah, too far off. I'd like to get something else, because that pick is going to be much, much lower. Just a bit low. Shoot. Well, it's a first. I'd be able to get a third. If it's a late first, you know, low elite. Oh, yeah, Kubalik. Why that? No, they can't even afford him. Kubalik's fucked. Whatever. he's got pushed way off the roster. Whatever. Some work out, some don't, man. It is what it is. It's an unsigned 7th D here. There we go. Alright. So we got a first and a third for Burakovsky with retention. We're holding on to Kubalik. We need to sign someone now. Now, this person that we're going to sign is most likely going to be 4th line. And we're just going to spend some money on. We did have Hathaway. We didn't have a great 4th line by any means. Not that we need to have a good one, but like, this is going to be our 3rd line after that. Look at that. You know, we got Hathaway, who I like. Novak, Trennan. We can probably sign 2 guys for the 4th line. Maybe we just make a whole grinder line just for fun. We need a tough guy line. We're integrating some younger guys. I think we need a tough guy line here. So the question is, do I sort by overalls or try to sort by player type and hope like hell? See, this is why I rarely sort by player type, because it just gets so hard to find. Like, the overalls are all spread out. You need to be able to double sort, essentially. You can grab Foligno, throw him on your 4th line. Kind of at a why the hell not scenario right now. We'll do 2 years, sure. 3 mil for Foligno. Maybe a nice 4th liner like that. Look at us. Canucks style, giving away too big of deals to 4th liners. Okay, so Foligno, hell yeah. You could go with Lemieux, but also it's fucking Lemieux, so screw him. And I was hoping for, yeah, at this point you probably want to go with overalls. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to overalls. Maybe better to find some grinders here. Probably not going to find too. There's not going to be too many that are really good, especially at like. Yeah, not really. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's just get a tough guy line. I just don't want to grab him. Okay. Tworinsky. The awareness is a bit low at this point. Delorier, baby. Hell yeah. Let's grab Nick Delorier. He'll scrap. And I'll pay this guy like 3 mil as well. 6 mil should have got us to the cap floor if I'm mathing correctly. It absolutely should. Okay. So we'll pair them. Plus some of those prospects and whatnot. And we're going for a new AHL head coach. I don't think I had any other extensions, really. No, in fact, Ghost Bear and Myers don't want to come back. Which is fine. We could probably trade one or both of them. Alright, these. Oh yeah, scouts first. This is the end. We're gonna have all A scouting team after this. It'll take, you know, probably this year to get them a higher, you know, the highest or higher efficiency, at least good efficiency. So by next year, essentially, our scouting's gonna be pristine, or as good as it's gonna get, essentially. So I think this is 6 new scouts. So that should be it, or is there one more? Okay, so we got AHL head coach. I don't think that's the same guy, but he's solid. He's another generalist with A teaching. So there you go. We got Joaquin Yandel. That's okay. One more scout. What the hell? Why'd you take so long? We got Delorier. We got Foligno. Oh no! Lutz didn't actually come back. That's okay. We got the low elite at least. So he went to Philly. We got Schoenmakers though. Or Schoenmakers, whatever. That should be fine still. Yeah. Yeah, we got 42 guys under contract. That's absolutely fine. Now, we're waiting on Tolvanen. We offered him a deal. He did. You saw that price go down. We might actually get him. Saros accepted the extent. No, Tolvanen rejected. But you saw that price tag. It's down for 6 years. Oh, damn, it's not doing what it did before, though. And it still goes up. I don't want to pay this guy 10 mil long term. But you walk him up to his prime. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm simply not. I'll 10 mil for 3 years. I'll do that. Because that in 3 years, we won't run into cap issues till after this. So we'll try that for Tolvanen. This is going to be like this. No, it was like 8 something because I was mathing on it. Yeah, that's right. Let's go up a bit more here. Alright, we got Tolvanen. There we are. Back on the roster for 10 mil for 3 years. So, with that, I like it. It's, again, not great. He's got stat growth right now. We'll see. Essentially, we'll see. If he does decline a bit, you know, by this point, it's not too long. We get him to a nice team-friendly extension. Other than that, that's going to be everything that we do here in free agency. We got 14 mil cap space, which means we should absolutely be at the cap floor. And indeed, we are. Oh, yeah, especially with signing Tolvanen, derp. All right. I don't know if that 6 mil would have got us there. Who knows? All right, well, that will do it. So I'm going to sim up here, get the lines and stuff taken care of. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so looks like these are going to be the lines heading in to this next season. Tolvanen, Glass, Tomasino, Kubalik, Kunin, Forsberg. Don't worry about some of the overalls you're going to see. They are demoralized to shit and will hopefully kind of reset once we start the season off, hopefully. Kubalik might be indeed stat minus, but I think a lot of this has to do with morale. Third line of hold the gravy, Stalin and AJ. Oh my goodness, it's a crazy. I feel like we need Ice Warrior here just to kind of complete the weird ass names line. Anyway, solid third line, then a fourth line: Delorier, Foligno, Hathaway. So a pure tough guy fourth line. Defensively, we're going with Ghost Bear and Fabro. Then Johnson Hilpert. They get +2 on this second pairing, so that's absolutely what we're going to play him. Hilpert loves this coach, at least for here, because it's hold line shoot. This coach. Unfortunately, Trey is hold line cycle. Yeah, so like a hold line balanced coach, like theoretically might be the best in the future. We'll keep that in mind. Either way, +2, like they would have shit up there, as you can see. Then Mara and Myers. Philippe Myers, though, since he doesn't want the extension, he might be gone this season. And the guy I signed long-term, first of all, I completely screwed up. I didn't think Alexandre Carrier was an OFD. For some reason, I saw it as a DFD when I first signed him or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's a terrible contract. Really, really bad. It's buried right now. We'll try to get rid of it ASAP. Don't mind me. Power play. Gonna go with Forsberg, Stalin, Ole, Gravy, Hilpert. Actually, gonna do that. Yeah, wish I had another 1T there. I mean, I could. We could, but like we could do that. And then that. It gives us less chemistry. I'd rather have Tomasino on the point. Yeah, there's no one time. It's really not going to work. But this does split the chemistry a bit more. And this is the triple two-way, so that's kind of... I don't know if it's better, but... There's also Tolvanen you can go with instead of Tomasino. Which we might do. They're going with Mara. Yeah, I guess. Basically, it's really all about these three. So they're going to get top power play time with Hilpert, Tolvanen back there. I guess it should be Fabro, but I kind of also like the one-times. And I do want to give this guy a bit of extra time. I guess we'll see how that works. Four-man, I didn't really move too much. I just made sure all three of the main guys were in there, and they are. Penalty kill, I like this. Glass, Delorier, Johnson, Mara, Kunin, Hathaway at Myers, Fabro. Three-man, same sort of look with Glass. Kunin taking the draws. The 4-on-4s, Stalin, Gravy. We're gonna be giving quite a bit extra ice time when we can. Then Johnson, Hilpert. Since there's no chemistry here, it doesn't matter. AJ Tolvanen. And then Ghost Bear Fabro. And then Kunin, Tomasino with Myers and... What? Myers and Mara. Almost messed up there. There you go. Goaltenders, yeah, again, Saros probably demoralized to shit. At least we desperately, desperately hope he is. Because we just signed him to a fairly decent deal. So, well, I mean, I never signed goalies too long. But yeah, he is extended. Bear that in mind. And then Sissons and Benning as our depth pieces. And there we are. There's a quick look at the AHL, which isn't great because we have a defenseman in here. And a really shit guy. Apparently I didn't have enough forwards. And that would have been nice to get that other dude, but whatever. We got Yandel in here. He's on the line with +1 chemistry. Should be fine. Like, we can't do much here. +1, and then whatever the hell this is. Fortunately, it's not like we have, you know, that many high... It sucks having LaRue here. But, can I do anything? No, I can't get him into a better situation, really. So, whatever. Whatever about LaRue. He's essentially on my trading block right now. Anyway, so... And there's our defensive core and whatnot. You can see where the goaltenders. Blomqvist is looking good. 22. Yeah, he's only fringe, but I mean, 22.79. Then Schoenmaker's there. All right, so there we are. There's all the lines. You guys have seen the lines now. Go ahead and make those predictions. And hopefully, we have some better luck than Marchand. Yeah, I guess I forgot to address that at the beginning. Yeah, 0 people got 2 of their predictions correct. Just because Marchand winning was weird, and then the goaltenders were also weird. Oftentimes, that happens with the goaltenders, but Marchand out of nowhere, like, no one guessed him. Everyone was on, like, McDavid, McKinnon, probably a couple other guys, but no one guessed Marchand. All right, I think I'd already checked this shit. Well, it'd be good to know if they're changing their minds. They are not. So, Myers, Ghost to Spare. Hoping to get Ghost to Spare some performance boost this season. Probably not. But we're trying. We will try. Okay. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, our third line at least does good. And they get some power play scoring. That's kind of... It's all about them this year. Their growth and whatnot. So, let's get the season underway and hope Saros bounces back and whatnot. No thanks. Let's it's off. What the hell? I have a clear block and they're offering me trades. How dare you, EA? The scoring looks kind of good in preseason. So there's that. Ah! I forgot to assign my scouts. Okay, I got my scouts assigned. I almost forgot a very, very important thing. So, alright, we got our A team together. And they're off to do work. And we've started off the season on a pretty good note. Have yet to lose in regulation. Okay, see, that's why I don't say things. Mahura has been injured. Which is unfortunate, because depth is a big issue here. And saying that, we just do not have much. The hell did I just put in there? Mathieu, right? Mattier. It's actually 21 at 71. I might be misusing him. I mean, we've started off good. I don't know if this is going to be a good team, but let me double check this thing. Low 4. Maybe he should get some time instead of Davies or something. Anyway, let's put Mahura back in. Maybe instead of Davies. Yeah. Yeah, he's got growth. It's not much. Yeah, we lose some chemistry. I don't care about that. I'd rather just see if we can get him some growth. You know what? When we're losing, we're scoring too. I don't really care. This is looking pretty good so far. We need to get back on the offensive side of things. All right. I gotta say, that's not a bad start. 8, 6, and 4. We're not too sure what to expect. Tanking's not the end of the world. But this is not a bad start whatsoever. Yeah, we're at the bottom of the division. But again, it's a tough division. Look how tight this division is. Especially from like 3 to 8. It's only 5 points separating those teams. And we have 3 games in hand on the Avs. So, I mean, they're technically not ahead of us based on... I mean, there's a possible 6 points. We probably don't get them all, you know what I mean? But we're there. We're in the hunt. We're right there in the hunt. And honestly, that's not a lot of games, so we usually have more than this. But so good goal scoring. Defense is a bit of an issue. Power play's good. I like that. And penalty kill's good. Special teams are looking solid. Okay, that's not a bad start. Not a bad start whatsoever. Forsberg's getting back in the swing of things. Yeah, see, he jumped back up. We're okay. It was mostly Kublik's kind of back. He actually might get stat growth if he keeps up this pace. Or at least performance bonuses, right? It's his last year. Stat growth to us doesn't matter. Tolvanen, hilariously, who we just signed, doesn't have the greatest point totals. This is not great. AJ, those 3 are not doing good and really not doing much on the power play either. But the good news is it looks like they're growing, and that's kind of the main thing. Yeah, I probably need to... Yeah, the power play's not great. Or it could be doing better. I don't know. Having them on the first unit together, too. Maybe I got to split them up. It's not great right now. Hilpert's doing okay. I mean, for top 4 time, that's pretty damn good. Only 1 point on the power plays. Well, yeah, that first unit is not really doing much. Unless we haven't got a lot of chances. Saros not looking great. Hopefully he gets better. Ingram's doing well. Fantastic as the backup. Hold on a sec. The games play have me feeling really nervous. Hold on. I gotta check. For some reason I don't think I ever turned goalie rotations off. Yeah, no, it's on. He just hasn't really played. He played like he has 1 start by the looks of it. That's... Come on, coach. You gotta start the guy. Well, we're doing okay, but I don't know. I don't know about this power. I need this line to kind of do a bit better, right? Maybe it's too much pressure to have all 3. Let's let it go a bit longer. We'll let it go a bit longer. I'm thinking maybe it's too much pressure to have them all together. But again, they're all young and whatnot. Now, this is a pretty dense month in the way of games, so we'll have a bit better of a... God damn it. Joaquin Yandel. Mr. Davies. Mr. Davies. That is the girl's lavatory. Alright. Do the... What? Come on now. Wouldn't it be great if we could sub in all lines? Okay. Let's check out the up-and-coming draft class here. Yuri Frolov, another player. Again, we probably won't have a top 5 pick, and we likely won't need a top 5 pick, honestly. I would get another defenseman just to have, but again, we are, oh, well, there's nothing there. So this is essentially not a draft for us. I'm not even going to bother really scouting to that. I'll just look for steals. I will just look for steals because, yeah, that's all forwards there. We kind of don't really need forwards, at least in the way of drafting, so probably don't need to worry about that. There's a nice little grinder there. Grinders aren't as cool as they used to be, of course, because, you know, because of the new addition of X Factor. It's not just that. Pretty much like an automatic +3 on the 4th line if you had, or pretty much in the entire bottom 6. That was fun. That was fun. But, you know, EA doesn't like fun. This is a single-player game mode, obviously competitive. So remove every fucking advantage. Gonna make this as hard as possible. And as weird as possible. Oh, is the code broken? Well, we just copy and pasted the code and added to it. You want us to go back and fix it? Good luck digging through 2 decades of code. And trying to remove the bugs. The best we could do is push them further down so they don't appear as much. EA Sports. Okay, this is looking kind of good so far. Not too bad. Now we get some lows to look at. Nothing in the prime real estate in that late 2nd, early 1st. At least starting off. We could have a better idea. I could always go back and do what I used to do. Was like scout the first round and halfway through the 2nd. Just manually, everyone who is not being looked at. I've opted not doing that as much because really we usually figure out most of the stuff. And then the other stuff I can kind of, you know, interview. This is a lot of potential lows here, though. That's a lot. Again, not all of them going to be anything. Probably most of them. Well, yes, most of them for sure won't be anything. But should be okay. These are interesting mediums, too. Alright, see, I mean, I'm getting some of the first round done here. Normally, I'd kind of skip some of these guys, but since we do have 2 firsts, it's probably a good idea. In the future, I won't draft or scout as heavily there, and that, like, kind of... I mean, I will scout the mid first, just because it's fun to try to find those steals, so I don't know what I'm talking about here. Do I really look like a guy with a plan? Alrighty. Damn, dude, there's a lot. This is what having that good scouting team does. Unfortunately, some of these guys might actually, because some of our scouts have terrible efficiency, at least the newer ones. Some of them have absolutely terrible efficiency, so it might be, you know, take some of them a bit longer. But the ones especially in Europe, that doesn't matter. They have E efficiency. Who the hell cares? There's like 10 guys in that league anyway. Takes them longer. Who the hell cares? I mean, in the future, they'll just, you know, by the next year, they have good efficiency. And then they can just, you know, scout them all, you know, a bunch of times through and hopefully get even more info. But yeah, efficiency, I've learned, I don't even worry about. Because it just gets good anyway. This guy, too, Lacroix, is in a great location for potential medium elites, honestly. Quite a few of these guys are. And for the lows, they could kind of appear anywhere. I think you see them less often in like the 4th, 5th round. That's real. Like 3rd, 4, 5 is less likely to find the low elites. But everything after that, 6, 7, or maybe sometimes in the 5. But like 1 and 2, 6, 7 for sure. That's like the prime real estate for the. I don't know. I think the 5 you can like cut it in half. Like half of the 5 is the first half is probably not, but second half you can find a few more. I don't know. We've seen, again, it's a lot more random than it has been in especially in NHL 21 and NHL 20. You could really kind of figure out mostly where they would appear. Now it's a bit wider, all the ranges that you can find them. Mati Kriprasov, huh? But yeah, this is we got a lot to click on. My fingers are appeased. All right, well, nothing at the tail end of it. That's okay. We passed by Toronto, and we're kicking some ass here. Winning some games. I'm glad I didn't panic. Let's get Mr. Davies out of there and put back in Joaquin. Okay, tough loss there, but we scored a good amount of goals. So right back on top. Again, lost, but we scored. No, UC! Short King is injured. Okay, so neither of them have to clear waivers, so might as well bring up Blown Fist. Him and the other guy. Oh, dude, he's kicking so much ass down there. Do you even want to take him out of that situation? No, you know what? I'm going to bring up Schoenmakers because he's doing trash as the backup. I want to keep the other guy doing as good as he is, helping that team out. We don't have a ton of prospects there, but, you know. This will guarantee Ingram some more games and small sample size, but those are some decent stats. Zuzan, huh? Rip. Shut out. 2 wins, what the fuck? Nashville, 18-9-5. Luke Kunin, above point per game, man. Did I get him to like a 1-year deal or something like that? Because I wasn't sure about him. Great. Oh, no, I got him in multiple. All right, it's 2 years still, but he'll earn that for sure. Absolutely earn this. Looking good, man. Yeah, it was a glass, so I got to the 1 year. Looking good, Luke. Tolvanen is all of a sudden deciding to be a sniper? What's going on here in Nashville? Well, no, seriously, what is going on? I'm going to check. I'm not going to go ahead and check. Actually, you know what? I will check team stats. I'm here anyway. I'm kind of excited to see what this is looking like. Yo, we're in the playoffs. 3-5-9. 2-8-4. Not bad, all things considered. Power play increased a bit. I left it as it is. It's at least being consistent. It's probably about league average, but hey, what else do you expect? Penalty kill's pretty damn good. All right. Not bad. Not bad, Cockburn. Not bad. There we go. Forsberg's back. Forsberg goal scoring. Shit, dude. Remember these line combinations. Kunin, Forsberg, Tomasino, all above point per game. Tolvanen with 28. Kubalik was 27. Glass with 27. They got AJ here with 15. Ugh. Hold the gravy. Not looking good. Not as strong. He's taking penalties, man. What the fuck? Where's your discipline at? It's not bad. Why is he taking penalties? Interesting. Huh. Not the greatest of starts for these guys. He doesn't have a ton on the power play. He's slacking. Oh, AJ's crushing it on the power play. Yeah, Gravy's a bit slower going. Mr. First overall, but it looks like they should be all growing, which is, again, that's the main thing. They grow, they should perform well, right? Right? Let's see. Speaking of the growth, we'll check it now. Yeah, he's growing a shit ton, as a high elite should. Yeah, as long as he's growing, man, I don't really give a shit about anything else. The production will come. Stay on track. Don't try to force him into something. Theoretically, it's like, oh, maybe you should play him elsewhere, but like, why that? He was 80-something. He was ready for NHL by the books. Stalin is growing as well. Whoa. Good puck skill movement. His awareness was already high enough. Shot power got a bit better. Defensively got slightly better. A bit more to his physicals. AJ. Doesn't look like he's grown. No, hasn't. Hilbert. Natural a little bit. Just a little bit. That's all. Fighting skill. Lol. That's okay. You just... Johnson. Up to a medium elite. Trey Johnson. Oh, baby. Poise went up. And then skating. Whatever. Still growing. Still growing. In the system here. Noel Segal. This is the guy we kind of drafted just for value, but let's see. Not bad growth. Yeah, for him to be a runaway, it would need to be a lot more growth early on. Pustonen a little bit. We don't have a ton of growth by the looks of it early on. Okay, Ice Warriors growing. Everyone rejoice. Not a bust confirmed. Hopefully. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. Yeah, we're missing some from here and there. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a ton, but we have a solid amount. Maybe it's just going to be a later growth year for everyone. Hopefully that's the case. Okay. Again, doing good. Locker room chemistry's there. I didn't check goaltenders. Or defensemen. Hilpert, doing okay. Trey Johnson's actually they're the best pairing right now. Awesome. I'm leaving him there. Again, I don't need to overplay him. We need him to grow properly. Saros is injured right now. He was starting to do better, but Ingram and Schoenmakers, man. Lol to Schoenmaker's having that in the one game play because he's 74 fucking overall. Ingram is... yeah, he's doing stuff. He's doing stuff. Looks like he could be a very, very good backup for us. So, let's continue. All the way to the deadline. Michael McCarron, I don't think he was actually out. Apparently he was. No, he wasn't. There he is. Another win. UC is back. So, Schoenmaker's, that should be fully healed because we didn't have max guys here. So yeah, he is fully healed. Schoenmaker's will head back down. If I can do this correctly. I always, for some reason with the goalies, I never am able to do it correctly. I'm sending guys up and down. Schoenmaker's. You can hop back in. Blomqvist, yeah, you're still killing it. Schoenmaker's wasn't doing too good down here, but then he steps in the... oh, wait. No, yeah, see, that's still Nashville. See, in Milwaukee, he's doing awful. Dude, he played 2 games at 2 wins, only allowed 2 goals. Are you fucking kidding me? In each, I meant. That's amazing. Good job. Good job, Caleb. Alright, continuing on here. Whoa, why are we in the AHL? No. Alright, here we go. Oh, see, it's because we were in the AHL that I lost those games. I could have just been like, oh, what's going to happen? And that's kind of where we're at this stage. It doesn't really matter. I wouldn't be stopping to try to adjust some things here. I do like to see what's going on. Oof. Not looking too good, though. Sherwood fully healed. I don't think he was out. He was not. Alright, we beat Dallas. Good. And scouting time real quick. And continuing on here. A little bit of back and forth. A lot of losses, actually. A lot of losses. Again, we weren't going to sustain. That sucks losing Blomqvist like that, by the way. We weren't really going to sustain, I guess, but I would like... yeah, I don't like where our goal scoring... come on! Stop with the fucking injuries here. It's mostly our AHL team. Come on, guys. Stop getting injured. Yeesh, yeah, we're not scoring now. All of a sudden, that goal scoring is completely dried up in the NHL, it looks like. Which is not exactly great. Not exactly great. Ugh, yeah, we're out of the playoffs now. Kunin is now injured. Okay, this might be all falling apart. Hello. And hello. What's your points at? 34. Okay. Bye. We're doing that. AJ's going to have to stay here. Ugh, I'm a little worried. Maybe I should... why is he still listed as freaking depth? That pisses me off. Do I send him back down, is the question. I don't think so. Not at this point. Anyway, Sissons... oh, he has 82 face-offs. Beautiful. Anyway, Stalin and Gravy get moved up because they're growing. Whoa. They're going to be playing with Forsberg now. And they got a +3 together, by the way. Like, they're not bad in the top 6 with this sort of format, right? It's like some of these other guys... it's not like they're bad. It's just... look how important X Factors are. And, like, yeah, it's crazy. They're pretty much, like, the end-all, be-all. I think EA kind of went a little overboard with it. Hilpert also grew more. Ghost's Bear just won't produce. Whatever, he's gone. Or at least after this year. I probably won't be able to trade him. Yeah. At least that's, you know, at least we got that. It's, oh, that freaked me out. I'm like, did I sim past the deadline? No, 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 no. Kunin's already back. Okay, now the thing is like, well, shit. Does Kunin really get forced down here? And the answer to that is no. I do that. Sorry, Glass. I know you're doing pretty good. Kunin's doing slightly better. Hopefully Glass can carry AJ. Kind of start... It's not like... You know, AJ has 30 points. Like, he's not doing bad. He's just not really growing. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, come on! Come on, man. He was... Oh, just when he gets moved up. Now he gets injured. He's out till the season. He's done. He's done for the year. He is done for the year. Make that switch. We'll throw essentially Kubelik in where he was. I know I did sub on all lines, but I'll switch it here. Because I know... Yeah, I actually shouldn't have done sub on all. I probably should have double switched, but whatever. Unfortunate. Now we'll try to boost up Kubelik, I guess. Not that it'll really matter at this stage. He is what he is. I don't know if we'll be able to trade him. Delorier now injured. Holy hell, I actually have to throw in a defenseman here. I'm not calling someone up just for this. Not for a fourth line thing. Alright, I'm nervous here. I'm just going to stop the sim if it'll let me. Mathieu out. Dude, injury city this season, huh? Mr. Davies goes back in. Stop the tape. Okay, I was right there anyway. I was getting nervous, so I didn't want to... For it to some reason, I always freak out. 30, 22, and 10. If you look back at what was happening, some good games, some solid games, but we haven't been as good as we have been. That game against the Isles was nice. 6-1 win. 30, 22, and 10. If you add in the entire record, we are sub 500. We're holding on to a wild card spot. And keyword, holding on. 321, yeah, goal scoring let off. 287. It's not bad. Power play's still pretty good. Penalty kill's still pretty good. The question is where you'll see how we stack up. It's not going to be anywhere close. We don't even have what looks like a top 10. We might be slightly in because, nope, we're slightly outside of the top 10 in scoring. Defensively, we are actually in the top 5 for defense, so we're right in there. We're the 5th best defense. Power play. Probably, yeah, we're outside the top 10. Middle of the pack, as I suspected. Penalty kill, top 2. We're the 2nd best penalty kill. So you can see the defense is very, very good. Which is a good thing for us. Again, it probably has a lot to do with Saros. You see the scoring. I know Glass was up here. It's tough. Really tough to kind of move him out of there. But he's already had a good year. Everyone's kind of back to doing good things, but yeah, I mean, AJ hilariously is like leading the way points-wise for him. It sucks to watch Hold the Gravy go out with injury now, but what can you do? He was starting to kind of, like, you know, with the ice time and stuff, him and Stalin together, and now, unfortunately, he'll sit the rest of the season. Tough injury for the kid. Was starting to sort of figure it out. Could have had a 20-goal rookie season. Again, the points weren't going to be anything crazy special. Hilariously, AJ's the one dominating, but he's the one slower on the growth side of things. Hilpert, Fabro, Hilpert and Trey. I mean, look at this pairing. I'm excited. Look at Trey, dude. He's like, as a DFD, he's racking up points. He's only 9 behind Hilpert. Kind of ridiculous. And the best thing about it is they're both plus friggin' 23. Saros isn't doing great, but it's, you know, okay enough, I guess. Ingram's really good as the backup. I'm really happy about Ingram. He's got 18 points in 16 games played. Really good. Look how many rookies we're rocking, man. Look how many new rookies. Can't forget about Mara either. That's the guy we just drafted. He was at freaking NHL ready, dude. Top 6. I'm playing him there. So, yeah. Our scoring definitely slacked off. It's tough to say that it would have been sustainable, you know? So that definitely slacked off. We'll take a look at progress reports, because we should see quite a bit more growth. Hold the Gravy up top there, who's got an insane amount. Yeah, his puck skills went up, his awareness went up even more, along with his discipline. That's good. His accuracy growing more than the power. That's a very good sign. Defensively, he's not horrible. Good skater. Yeah, just very solid growth from him. Hilpert as well. growing pretty evenly across the board. Power going up more. Defense is really good. Great skater. Ghost Despair is actually does have stat growth. Yeah, we got to move him. Stalin. Oh my god. What the fuck? His puck skills just going like crazy. Still has good enough awareness, so that's why you always want guys who start at least with higher awareness than that, because you never know. It often seems like puck skills always take off crazily. Okay shot, but again, more of a playmaker anyway. Defense could be better. Not gonna lie, defense could be better, but he's got solid face-offs at least, so win those defensive zone draws so we can break it out. Kunin, stat growth, Kubelik. Mara has a bit of growth as well. Hasn't grown it overall, but he's growing. Trey has also grown, not a ton, but it's there. It's there. Tolman and Glass, and here's the... Okay, H has 1 tick. Where's it to? 4 increased to his... Jesus Christ, his face-offs increased by 4. Now it's like he's got to play middle. Holy shit, okay, I got to put him in... Apparently I need to put his ass in the... He's not even playing center, and he's getting... Let's put AJ in the friggin' middle, dude. What the hell? He's at 90 face-offs now. 90 freaking face-offs. Get rid of the depth tag, man, please. He might be our 2C, man. I think it's pretty clear Stalin's going to be the 1C. AJ, with the way he's growing where he's at right now, probably going to be 2C. So, hey, you got the 1-2 punch. So it could be Stalin, Gravy, and Ice Warrior. Gravy, Stalin, Warrior. What a line. And then Oli will have whoever the hell else is left. Tomasino, Tolvin? Who knows? Either way, it's overall still a very, very, very good year with what we're attempting to do. So trade-wise, if we do sell a couple pieces, I don't know, because like, do you kind of want to? You don't want to go for the playoffs, but like we're not going to buy. But I mean, it's the potential. It's sort of there. Here's the thing. Like, if we do make the playoffs, we'll need these guys. And what do we really need out of the draft? We don't need anything. Fucking, we're not... Oh, shit. I don't think I'm allowed to have all these picks. I gotta pick and choose. I think I'm only allowed 9 picks total and only 3 in the first 2 rounds now. This is after year 3, right? Yeah. So, okay, we're gonna have to pick and choose. We're gonna have to move some of these to we can probably just trade the Lightning one and the Nashville one. We can't draft with all of them. Damn. Oh well. So that's probably what we'll do. We could buy. Honestly, at this point, you maybe you do buy a piece just because you can. Because we have to trade those. We can't draft for them. We cannot draft. I mean, we can trade them at the draft to shift up. But again, we don't need it. I can maybe keep the second to trade around and get someone who I really, really want. But yeah, it can only be 3 picks in the first 2 rounds. I mean, maybe I can... I used to have a rule. I think I could only have 2 firsts in that case if it was 3 in the first 2 rounds or something like that. I can't remember exactly. What was I doing? Player search. Like, I would say well, our defense is already good. What do you... But we don't have the top 2. I think you'd need a top 2. Like, well, at least a better defenseman. Is there anyone out there like that who's cheap-ish and can help lock down a top pairing? Not really. Okay, yeah, there's not really that out there for defense. Now then you say your main issue there is goaltending, or it's goal scoring. What do you do in that case? Kubelik is kind of the weak link. Is there a goal scorer? You could package him together with a pick to get to improve upon your team, maybe. Let's see. There might be. Hard to say. 2 years Ovechkin, probably not. doubt they're going to want to give him up ever. There's Tolvanen. He's hilariously like the lowest value here. Tarasenko, no. There's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot. I'm just doing this so I can see. Yeah, no, they have a good. No, not happening. Those are really the only things I can think of. If you guys can think of something else that we can maybe move for, that makes sense. But again, we have to, you know, at least trade one of those picks so that the other one we could trade at the draft for whatever the hell to move up, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, we don't need a whole ton. I mean, we could maybe use another forward prospect, maybe another defensive prospect if Fabro isn't great long term, but we're kind of okay-ish, right? There's no defenseman in that draft. It's all forward, so yeah. Okay, so that's kind of it. You guys let me know what you think. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.